Okay. Well, hello nerds. I'm just going to say one thing, and originally this video was going to be like 3 seconds long and me just saying the word don't. But I guess we have to take a special precaution just to give you guys an idea of what's happening and what you shouldn't be doing. So, I think I'll just I'll point this out, okay? So, yeah, there's a new summoning focus, and the focus for this one is skills that boost special damage. Hooray! Yeah, I'm just, there's already a few characters in that one that I'm not so certain we want to talk about, but let's just, let's just take a look at this real quick, and I'm just going to say this right now. Don't. Okay, just don't. I like the fact that we're still gonna get banners that have, specialties and things like that. This one, of course, seems to be focused around the effect of, like, Wu Dao and Dark Excalibur, and, well, we'll get into the rest of that later. But, honestly, on the tail of what is going to be one of the best summoning banners, at least right now, this seems like just a typical kind of... I'm not sure. This should last at least until the next banner ends, at least the legendary banner ends, so technically you could come back to this and be like, yeah, cool, but I'm just gonna say right now, for what we have and what is coming, don't. Just don't. Let's just go through the options that are available for you. So first up is Carol Burnett, and I know a lot of you keep trying to tell me how to pronounce his name in the comments, but let me just tell you real quick, okay? I'm just not gonna follow it. And if you post a comment in there, I'm going to just be like, why do you gotta be mean to Carol? Because he has a girl's name. Things like that. But, still, nonetheless, when it comes to Carol Burnett here, well, there's a reason why people aren't too happy with him being in the 5-star only pool. Him and Gray tend to come in and kind of muck things up a lot. So, him being the focus of this means that there's even less reason to actually try for the red pool. So, don't bother unless you really like him. And even then, if you really like him, I'm just going to tell you right now that he has competition in the ways that he works. If you really want someone who's similar to that, you can get him for free from the Tempest trial right now. His name is Joshua, and he does a much better job than Carol Burnett here can ever do, okay? But if you do somehow end up with him, well, Wu Dao's a cool weapon at least, and Desperation's even better. Now, it's not saying you should kill him for desperation. Wu Dao's pretty cool, but, hey, if you really want to do it, I don't think many will shed a tear, just saying. Now, that sounds really rude, but just gonna tell you that right now. Also, I just forget to mention that Carol there is, of course, 5-star exclusive right now, so, I mean, I guess it's something. From there, we get into much better territory with Sonya. Sonya is really a great green tome unit. Dark Excalibur works the same as Wu Dao. Just look at him. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Special plus 10 on special trigger. Hey, look, 10 plus 10 on special trigger. Although it works a lot better for a tome user, especially a tome user that has good stats at least. And Sonya tends to have some better stats than most. At least when it comes to Carol. And let me just say, she already comes pre-equipped with Moonbow, which is always a nice thing. Allows her to do, a lot more with little investment. From there, you can always do with what you have. She also has Res Ploy and Mirror Strike, which, some of those are pretty cool. Attack and Res, when she can probably boost off of that, is pretty good. So, all in all, Sonya is a good option. She just comes pre-equipped with some good tools. And as a green tome unit, she's pretty strong. So, yeah, I would honestly say Sonya is probably the best of the banner if you really wanted to go for it. And Nephany is next, and Nephany is, well, she's a good lance unit. I don't mind her too much. She, of course, has Slaying Lance, which I don't think really many people are going to be worrying about slaying weapons right now as we move towards 2.0. But we do need to talk about, of course, the one ability in the room that she has that is just quite impressive, okay? That, of course, is Wrath, and Wrath is, well, consider just having Wu Dao and Dark Excalibur, but instead of them being weapons, they're now attached to a passive skill. That means a lot more. Granted, though, that effect is below a certain health threshold, so, if you want to work with it, and if you happen to have a unit that can stand to dip below that health threshold, that's fine. they will make excellent use of it. It will decrease the special trigger down by 1 every turn, and, you know, allow her to, or whoever's using it, to have plus 10 on their special trigger. So yeah, there you guys go. That's basically this ban. Honestly, I say skip it until you want to really try for something else, I guess. But you know what? We're gonna give it a go, see what happens. Just gonna go with that, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go with green just because green typically has a better chance to pull. So we'll see what we get. And it's Frederick. Well, that's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess. And you know, it doesn't hurt to do the free summon at least, right, guys? Right? Right? I'm gonna cry now. Alright, best of luck to you guys on your pulls, I guess. If you really try to do this, just don't. Seriously, don't. Stop. What are you doing? Stop. See people putting in their credit card information already. Just don't do that. Stop it. Stop it. Wait until, I think it's Monday? Yeah, Monday on the 27th, or technically Tuesday if you really want to call it that. But anyways, don't. Just don't. Seriously. Save you a lot of trouble. Alrighty, catch you nerds later. Don't think I have to tell you this one more time, but before we go, don't.